Good Monday Memorial morning, everyone. How is everyone doing this morning? Hope everyone is going to have a great Memorial Day. It was super slow at work last night, so I was pretty bored. We were full though, so that was cool. I didn't do much. I sat around and got my streaming setup ready for when I'm in Atlanta. Make sure I had that all going good. Seems to going to work fine for remote streaming. Everybody's probably off work today, so that's cool. Everybody's probably sleeping in, so that might not be cool. Might not be many people here this morning, but I also had the time set on my live video, but I think everybody knows it's 8 a.m. on Mondays. Holidays don't count, I guess. People will start to trickle in shortly, I'm sure. So yeah, let's see. What did I carry last night? So last night was a Null Knives night, and I carried my Raku in my front pocket. I had this in my front pocket. I noticed something about this knife last night that I had not noticed before, because I've not carried it. Probably is why I didn't notice it. But it has its name written in the bottom, along with which number it is. So I've got the Raku number 332. I had no idea that was down in the bottom there. So that's pretty cool. Super nice slicey blade. Had that in the front pocket. And then in my back pocket, I have my Null Knives Grace. Another super cool knife. Both of them nice satin finish on the blades. And this one is a hollow grind with that grind that I like so much. I wish this one had a little bit more of a harpoon on it. I would like that one better. Good morning, Pete. I think everybody's off work and sleeping in this morning. Yeah, I love the Grace. And it's crazy to me that this knife is so small, but I can still get 4 fingers on it. But yeah, super nice knife. I do like it. This one does not have anything written in the bottom of it. Probably because it's got a Zerk kit in it. But yeah, I was surprised when I saw that Raku down in the bottom of that one. Number 332. I think 332 is some kind of number related to the Illuminati or some kind of weird number. Good morning, Fred. Thank you for joining us. So this morning, a little while ago, I started working on starting. Now this is just starting my blade design for the knife that I want to make. And you have to take into consideration, I'm just trying to get the blade shape down more than anything. So the scales will not look like they do. I'm just trying to work on the blade first. But, and I will probably change and make 10 different versions of knives. But this was the first one that I rendered. So there's things I like about it. There's things I don't like about it. Still needs lots of tweaking. But at least I know now that I will be able to start working on a design and get some good renders. So that'll be cool in the future. I'm using ChatGPT, Pete. Yeah, I like the jimping on the back. I like how I want a little bit more of an aggressive curve where the thumb ramp is. I like the harpoon shape. I like the blade grind. I want to tweak the hole to where it matches the scales. And I want to move the thumb stud back a little bit where it's closer to the frame. And I don't know why it put two screws together like that at the back. But I do like the pattern on the handle decently. So yeah, it's a good starting point. The choil's good. Like Pete said. No flipper, so that's good. So yeah, for my first render, I'm happy with it. Yeah, it will have a reversible clip. So maybe that's what the two screws are for. I don't know what the other side of the knife looks like yet. But for my first render of the show side, I'm okay with it. But I am going to start working on designing my knife. Just seems like something fun to do. So, speaking of designing knives, I had a few links that led to another link that I wanted to show you. So, first I wanted to show this. This was a pretty cool collection, and it was just a nice picture to show. So I thought I would do that. And that is this picture right here. I saw the rosy at the top, and it really made me want to do a bright lightning anode rosy in the skeleton. And I'm really digging all those pins. I'm really digging the ano on the winter blade also. And he has a breakdown. Whoops, jumping the gun there. He tells what all and that is a duckling, which leads me to my next link I was going to share. But that's some pretty awesome looking pins. I love all of those. Confounded Machine, Satin Nebula, Tactile Turnbolt, Nottingham Tactical Honey Badger, USG Tie Scribe, and a Magnus Custom Click Shift. Oh, and Kara's Blue Hive. So I'm going to save this post so I can come back and check that. Those are super pretty pins, super pretty knives. But what caught my eye was I was looking at that and I realized it's Damascus, but I can do a pattern close to that with a good bright lightning ano. So I might try that with one of my Skelly Rosies. Oh, thank you, Fred the Lug. So next I wanted to show a comparison between the duckling and the duck. So you can see the difference in size between the two. So the left is the duck and the right is the duckling. Beautiful knives. And then it was announced I've told people that the duckling was coming soon, and y'all have seen the two ducks that I have quite often because I've been carrying them so much. But the duckling is coming soon, and there's actually both of the guys that are doing stuff right now are going to make one, and the Jufull ones should be out very, very soon. And here's what they look like. So they are liner locks, which is okay. Although it cleans up the scales on the clip side, but that's those two versions from Jufull. I love the milling pattern on the solid one. I'm not digging the skeleton one too awful much. It's probably okay, but I really dig the scales on the full one. And then the frame lock version that Lemifshi is doing has some awesome milling, and it is frame lock, and it is, so these are going to be M390, the Jufull duckling, M390. They're going to be around $150. And I don't know what kind of steel the Lemifshi duckling is going to be, but that milling on it looks awesome. I kind of want to hold out for the Lemifshi version. I like the blade shape on it. A little better. I love the milling on it. So those should be hitting soon. Yeah. Other than his Shiros, his ducklings are his favorite, whoever this guy is. Oh, Darning has a fabulous collection. This guy, yeah, he does. I can tell by this picture alone. Because those pins are probably worth more than my knives. I'm sure they are. Let's see. The next link I had was to this. I haven't seen many AG knives, and I was impressed with this one. Full custom. Looks like the action on it is just supreme. Magna cut blade. I love those spades. But this is a Calypso full custom by AG Knives. Fred, what do you know about AG Knives? Good morning, William. Do you have any customs from AG Knives, Fred? AG Russell? Not sure if that's the same person. Nope. I'm thinking it's probably... Well, now I'm confused. Now I don't know who makes the... Because this is AG Cutlery. Maybe it is 8 Russell. Let's see, Calypso. AG Knives Panther. So let's try to find that one, and that will lead to the Calypso. So here is the full custom Panther. It's definitely the same maker. Gotta mute that just for now. So that didn't help us get anywhere. One-off custom by AG Knives. Russia. So maybe this is the guy, this Russian Woodstock, because he's posted both of these knives. Wow, got some nice Shiros. The Calypso. There's another Russian custom knife. Oh yeah, that's one on washers. M390 engraved. R.J. Martin design. Another Shiro. Another Shiro. Some more of his Shiros. It's cool seeing knives from Russia that you don't see here. I mean, a lot of these Shiros we do, but there's a bear pattern. See, there's a Russian designer I'm not familiar with. Cheburkov. Huh. Let's see. Pavel Pozdnyakov. Pozdnyakov. That's a cool looking knife too. What are we looking at, Pete? Oh, the Strix with the, yeah. I believe I saw that one too with the Skelly. I wish he would have gone with that than the one he went with. I'm wondering if it's just A.G. Russell. I don't think so. I'm thinking that A.G. from Russia would be a different one. So let me see. AG Knives Russia. Not Russell. Calypso. AG Knives. Calypso. Yeah. Not finding any knives. I think he is from Russia, though. Ah. Andrei Grigorov. This guy's name. This guy right here. AG Knives. Here we go. Follow. Here's his telegram. Well, there we go. Cool looking knives. pretty blades. Nice mirror polish on that thing. Oh, speaking of which, so as soon as I got off of stream yesterday, I went and I bead blasted that October, and turned it into that from this. So it started out with that color blade, and I don't like black colored blade knives, so I bead blasted it, and it looks a lot better to me. There's the other side. There's it closed on both sides. I am going to bead blast the pivot and the hardware so that it matches, but I haven't done that yet. But I did do that right after we got off of stream. And let's see. Oh, and then I decided I would, and here's a knife Stacy posted yesterday. And I decided I would work on getting my polisher set up so that I can do some mirror polish blades. So I started sanding it after I bead blasted it, because I'm going to work on mirror polish. And I want to actually see what happens when you bead blast something and then you sand it, and then you bead blast it again with a different media. So that October is kind of my knife I'm going to check that out on. But right now the October is looking like this. So like I said, I took and started sanding the blade to get it back to regular looking instead of bead blasted. So as you can see, it doesn't look as bead blasted anymore. You can still see the Kaiser logo barely through there, which is cool. I didn't get it sanded totally good because it still has some places, and I left the fuller dark and bead blasted. I don't know if you can tell on that camera, but the fuller is still bead blasted, but I sanded everywhere else. So it's back to like a silver blade instead of bead blasted. So this knife went through a lot yesterday. It got bead blasted, then it got sanded. Today it might get bead blasted again. No telling. I do enjoy the fact that I can bead blast knives now, and I probably won't have any more black knives pretty soon. I did put an edge back on this one after I bead blasted it, but then after I sanded it, I haven't resharpened it. I don't know that sanding it took that much of an edge off of it, but I already like it a lot better. And I have a few knives with black blades that I would prefer that they didn't. So I'm quite sure I will bead blast those as well. What are y'all doing for Memorial Day today? Anything special? Having a cookout? Having the family over? I had a couple more links I wanted to show y'all. Let's see here. Wanted to show y'all a couple of things. So AI, there's guys making AI videos now using the new Google service. Google has a new video creation tool. There's actually a few of them that are working really well, but Google has one you can pay for now. And this guy produced a super cool commercial that I want to show y'all. So this guy used to work for an ad agency. And, good morning, Sever7. Yeah, he used to work for an ad agency to help produce commercials for medical stuff. And he decided that he would try to use VO3, which is a new AI video creation tool. And he would try to produce one for a little bit of money and see if he could do the same as what he used to do for a living that cost him $500,000 to produce. And so this is what he came up with, and I want y'all to check this out. This is quite amazing. So everything in this video is AI generated. Nothing is real. He just used text prompts to create this video. And this is what he came up with for, I think, a couple $100.
I tried everything for my depression. Nothing worked.
Every day felt heavy. I felt trapped.
Then I tried Pupramin.
Our prescription helps your body secrete a special pheromone that attracts puppies.
I took the pill before bed, and when I woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep.
I used to feel so empty, but now I feel joy and mild concern how a pee stain got on the ceiling. My puppy listens twice as good as my ex-husband and only climbs into the lap of half as many of my friends.
He chewed up my Bible and pooped in my good chair. But I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat, barks like a demon. But he saved my life.
I named him Earl. He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep. Just like my first husband.
Pupramin, for when your therapist says, maybe you should get a dog.
So every person, every dog, everything in that video was generated by AI.
I tried everything for my depression.
We're going to watch it one more time just so y'all can check it out.
Every day felt heavy.
How real these people look.
Then I
how
tried
real
Pupramin.
the dogs look.
Our prescription helps your body secrete
But these
a
are not
special
real people.
pheromone
These are not
that
actors.
attracts puppies.
A
I
computer
took the
made
pill
all these
before
people.
bed,
And all
when
these
I
dogs.
woke up, there he was, the love of my life.
The pill does not target depression directly, but we've found that it's really difficult to be depressed when cute dogs show up at your doorstep.
I used to feel so empty, but now I
I
feel
just
joy
can't get over how
and
real
mild
these people
concern
look.
how a pee stain got on the ceiling.
And how pretty soon
My puppy listens twice as good as my
you'll be
ex-husband.
able to type in the
and
text of
only
what kind of
climbs into
movie
the
you
lap
want to
of
watch,
half as
and it'll
many
just
of my
generate it
friends.
for you.
He chewed up my Bible and pooped in my good chair. But I'm happy for the first time in years.
Looks like a rat, barks like a demon.
The shadows, everything about
But he
that
saved
guy
my
right there
life.
looks real.
I named him Earl. He follows me everywhere and farts in his sleep. Just like my first husband.
Pupramin, for when your therapist.
So yeah, that's pretty wild. The stuff they're going to start being able to come out with is pretty amazing. To think that he just typed in a few text prompts for that. He got that whole video to come out. And so along those same lines, I ran into this video last night, which I thought was amusing that we would watch for Memorial Day here. Has nothing to do with Memorial Day. It has nothing to do with knives. But we're just enjoying each other's company, and this is a cool little video I'm going to show you. So this is another one that someone created using the same technology. And this one is kind of cool. It's kind of funny. Let me turn the volume on.
Microplastics are being found in human testicles. Recent studies have revealed that microplastics are being found in human testicles, raising concerns.
You can never
about the
trust these
potential impact
studies.
on male reproductive health.
who's hungry.
That's it. Keep going.
Well, you're so lucky he's naturally buoyant and you don't have to watch him.
Is it Bob? No, he doesn't need sunscreen or anything. He just gets softer as he warms up.
Bob, you're leaking.
Bob can't play. If he gets hit, he'll dent.
Don't let plastic end up in landfills. Reduce, reuse, recycle.
What the hell was that? That's the new commercial for plastic. We think if we humanize plastic, people won't think it's so bad.
Yeah, I don't know. It made me uncomfortable. Yeah, I just felt bad for it.
Marketing approved that?
No, we fired marketing.
I feel like it's missing action.
Yeah, maybe there could be like a chase or a shootout.
Explosions. Maybe the Matrix thing.
Maybe his plastic gets stronger as he gets older.
Maybe he gets revenge, to the people that were mean to him.
He's got a gun!
Who?
Bob from marketing!
Cover me, I'll get to the side. I can't believe this is happening. Here they come.
Get down, get down!
It's Bob from marketing.
Get down! Watch out!
Oh, hell yeah. Now that's what I'm talking about. So that whole first half was like an origin story, right?
Should we greenlight it? Yes, but not for TV. Put it on social media
Where it can go viral.
All right, let's get back to work.
Recent studies have revealed that microplastics.
So that all those people were fake. All that action scenes. Yeah, Google VO3. All those explosions, all those guns, all those bullets, all that everything was created with AI. Like, I don't think people realize how our world is about to change as far as entertainment goes. They've even been talking about how AI is figuring out a way to keep itself alive. So they did a test this week also, I heard, where they've done tests in the past where they've let AI know that it was about to be replaced by another version, and it found a way to hide itself on other servers to where it couldn't be destroyed, and was going to stay alive regardless, and that was without them doing anything. So this week they did another test, and they let AI have access to an email that said one of the guys that worked there was having an affair with someone, and that they were about to roll out a new version and get rid of that AI. And that AI went as far as to blackmail the guy trying to keep itself alive, saying that it was going to tell about his affair. But all the info they gave it was fake info, but it was going to try to blackmail the guy to stay alive. So there's some pretty scary things with AI going on too. But the video stuff is going to be wild. I mean, pretty soon Hollywood's going to be hurting, and they already are. They're going to have to figure out how to use it, but pretty soon you're going to be able to type in anything you want and say, I want to watch a movie about this with this actor and that actor, and it'll just generate it on the fly for you. So that's pretty wild. And that's why I'm trying to get in to learn some AI so that I can do some of that fun stuff. Sounds pretty fun to me. But it's scary a little bit too. I love this. I love this RSK. I love all my Hogue knives. I'm really digging them so far, and I realized I guess they're all crossbar locks. Misto is super nice too, and the new one is working great with that Loctite. I'm glad I finally got a Deca. I've been wanting one of them for a while. It's a super good utility knife. I don't know what knives I've got coming in this week. Oh, I do actually. I bought got a couple of knives for review coming in. Used to have a Misto Sever. Yeah, it's a cool little knife. Super good action on it too. I like the red thumb studs. I like the pattern on it. Oh, I saw something else I wanted to show y'all too. This is I'm not gonna speak on it, but really too much. But this reminded me of me if I was at me going somewhere here soon. It's just a pretty funny video. Hold on. So check out, this is the definition of an apex predator. So as you can see, this cheetah is surrounded by wild boars, but it knows who the apex predator is. So all these wild boars are around this cat, poking it, and he's like, all right. He jumps down, grabs one, jumps back up in the tree with it, and starts eating on it. So that's the definition of an apex predator. And you can keep poking and prodding at somebody, but it might be the wrong one. So yeah, that video struck me as funny last night. Or not funny, but real life. Trying to see what else I had links for. I thought I had a few links, but maybe not. Oh, I saw somebody post Sever 7. Somebody posted that they bought one of those. I think it was a knife from that site that you're always showing. That Chinese site. Good morning, Dalton. On Reddit, someone got, I'm wondering if this knife came from that place. Let's see if I can find it really quick. It was where is it? Oh yeah, right here. So is this knife one of those from that site? The Infinite Twilight 2 New Moon Edition. So this is the Twilight, and it looked like a knife from that site to me. Infinite Moon Twilight. Integral. Super cool little knife. Looks like he had to shake it pretty hard to get it to close. So, and then the other was a Damascus pivot collar and Damascus blade, button barber, sorry. Those are both super nice knives. I like the pattern on that Damascus too. These were two of his Grail knives. That's the same knife Fred sent to Ed, but with the laser etched scales on it. So those were cool, both of those. But that Infinite reminded me of that website. Good morning, Scott. And then I wanted to show y'all something else down here that I found. It's a Tucson Integral, which I didn't know existed. It's a TS 451. So check out this thing. Pretty clean looking Integral. So I did look it up, and it's pretty pricey, but it's pretty clean looking. There's not one on auction, but there. Wonder if this is one. I didn't even see this link. Yeah, that's it. There's better pictures of it on the eBay listing. It's M398. I'm not sure about that ramp on the blade. I wish the handles were a little thicker. The handle thickness. But I love the fact that it's an Integral. I didn't even think to look at, for Tucson, new models, like, I thought they would have, but I mean, I know they make Integrals because I've got some, but I didn't know they were making new ones. So now there's another one I got to add to my list. And maybe it's not new. Maybe I knew about it. Maybe I've already got it on my list. But for some reason I ran across it last night and it intrigued me. I like the milling on the scales. I like the shape of it closed. It doesn't look bad closed. It's just that the handle to blade ratio is a little off. William said to check this out. The Jellyfish ZDP 189. There you go, William. That's what you use Moderator for, is to post links like that for us. Somebody else post a link up there? No. But yeah, William messaged me and sent me an email saying that he didn't think he could help out as a moderator, and I told him, yeah, a lot of Japanese knives use that steel, William. Like whatchamacallit, come on guys, help me out. Japanese best knives. Oh my gosh, I'm having a brain fart. But anyway, William said he couldn't help as a moderator. I told him really the only reason I gave people moderator status. Good morning, Jim. I don't know how you've never been here before. We just sit around and talk about knives every morning. Welcome. The Hygo, Rockstead knives use that steel. William? So Rocksteel used the ZDP blade steel a lot. So let's see. Let's pick one of their knives and see what kind of blade steel it's got. So yeah, this one has ZDP 189. So Rockstead is a brand that uses that steel a lot. I don't know if they exclusively use that steel, but I I wouldn't be surprised. But they're some of the nicest knives in the world. ZDP 189 clad by VG10. Huh. Yeah, they've got some super expensive knives. And I wish I could find that video of the guy that went in and bought one at their store, because walking around that store was awesome. Spending $1,500 on knife in Japan. There's a street. There are a bunch of these shops, including the Rockstead shop is on. And there was a video I watched of a guy doing it, walking in, spending it was a Rockstead. I know it was a Rockstead because he went in that shop. And it was an awesome video, man. It showed that street in Japan, and see, they bought $8,500 worth of knives, 3 Rockstead knives, the Dutch bushcraft guys. But man, I saw a video a while back. Of this guy walking around that street, and there was more than one manufacturer that made them, or that made knives on that street, and it was super cool. And I wish I could find that video. It makes me so mad I can't. And I cannot remember if it was $1,500 or $1,800 or what. Buying knives in Japan. Videos. See, here's, okay, Osaka edition. Tokyo's best knife shops. Hold on. We're getting close. Japanese, where to buy knives in Japan. Tower Knives, Osaka. Buying sushi knives. I'll remember the title of the video if I see it. One of those Japanese knife shopping in Kapabashi Plush, Michigan-starred onigiri. Yeah, there's some crazy expensive knife shops. Japanese knife company. Here it is. This
Good morning,
is it,
guys. Good morning. We're in Osaka now.
This is it.
I haven't been really filming. I've filmed a lot of
This is the video.
It's okay if I film? No. Be potentially
So this is
a knife too.
Yeah, and this is Tower
All
Knives.
right,
This is the
let's
same
go in.
place.
Tower
But this
Knives,
is the video I wanted y'all to see.
Fly to open. Oh, it's busy. Hello. It's okay if I film? It's okay if I film? No problem. Okay. Good.
English okay?
English, yes.
Okay.
I'm looking for a pocket knife.
Sure.
Please?
Please come over there.
Okay. What's your name?
I'm Shunsuke.
I'm Ben.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Where you from?
Canada.
Ah, Toronto?
Montreal.
Ah, parlez français?
Ouais, je parle français.
Je m'appelle Shunsuke.
Ah, ton français c'est vraiment bon. So these are all your pocket knives?
Yes, this one is called Higonokami. 60 years ago, Japanese kids used it for sharpening pencil.
Okay.
Also like sharpening bamboo.
Sharpening bamboo.
Yeah.
Okay. And these knives, do they have like a thing to go on the side, like on the pouch, like over here?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
And also this one is very safety because sometimes this one automatically open, but this one is more safety because.
Can I engrave my name on it?
Yes, but we not recommend this because this one is very good one.
I would like maybe like something like this. Can I see this one?
Sure.
And maybe this one, and maybe you could explain me about the knives?
Sure. Okay. No problem.
Please.
So they gave him the full treatment. They get their gloves out.
Very.
He gets inside this case over here.
They also
too.
have more pocket knives over here. Take a look at these ones. Oh wow, these ones are beautiful.
So these are the rock. These are the Rocksteads.
Nice too.
Right here.
They're quite expensive. They're like 2,000. But over here, bro, they're even better. But they're like $2,000.
It's your heaven here.
These are like $2,000. These ones. This blue one, I want this blue one. It's like $2,000 though.
Okay, babe. So get on a flight to Japan and choose something silly.
They have a workshop.
All right, let me scan through it.
The knives.
There's where they make
Experience. But
let me show you.
yeah, but I'm okay. Take your time. These ones over here, like.
But he has to wear gloves in order to touch these knives. The guy that works there. Hold on.
Yes. Please.
Can I check the stock first?
Please, yes.
Yeah, there's some Rocksteads.
Bro, they're so nice. I don't know, over two.
I don't like this guy's. Yeah, there we go. I don't like this guy's like attitude, really, but not my type of guy. But
blue one.
he's okay.
They're quite expensive. And then also
he's
this
Canadian.
One is very,
I mean, come on.
Very nice.
He's all right, I guess.
But then there's also like more standard ones.
You can definitely hear it in his voice. Hey.
Like these ones, 200, around $200 Canadian, give or take, around $200 US as well. And they have like handheld ones that are not foldable.
Handheld ones, as opposed to those ones you hold with your feet.
Look at this. Absolutely beautiful. Stunning.
I'd say he's probably not a knife guy if he doesn't know the term
Yes.
fixed blade.
Could I have your name?
Yes.
He has to sign a waiver.
Please.
Okay. So they have to lift up the glass in order to get it. I feel like I'm buying something very exclusive. Yes.
So it's like he's buying.
Oh, they're beautiful.
I don't know. He gets the full treatment though.
You want to film it?
Sure.
You could play with the gimbal like this. Hold on a second.
But what do you want me to film the whole thing?
Yeah, the process of the whole thing.
And, sorry, excuse me. Could you put the glove on your hand, please?
Most definitely.
The whole experience of this would be super cool though.
This is not a daily knife, though. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You film me too, brother, son. You film both.
Alright.
Alright.
So, there we go. These two has button locking system.
Okay.
So when closing, put the button down and then flick it.
Oh, wow.
This is a brand new model, 2024.
See it?
Yep. It's shiny.
Yeah, it's
This is the
polished.
most expensive pocket knife ever, so don't drop it, please.
Most expensive pocket knife in
precious, yes.
In the world? This is the most expensive pocket knife in the world.
No. It's not.
Rockstead. Is this the brand from here? Rockstead?
I mean, Osaka, yes.
Okay.
This is from Sakai City in Osaka.
And what's the handle made from?
This is made of Ebonite. Thank you.
Egonite?
Yes, Ebonite. Ebonite is made of 90% of natural gum.
Natural what?
Ebonite.
90% of natural gum.
Gum. Oh, and then this one?
And that one is made of titanium.
Wow.
But if you ask me, there is the other one, VP, Prism Core. It's much rare.
Which one is that?
Same handle, but different color. Would you take a look?
Yes. Which one?
There are 3 of them. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
And the third one from 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, so the top, this one.
Yes.
Okay. And that's more rare because of the steel.
And the coating.
And the cording?
Yes.
Oh, it's so hard to make a decision.
That'd be a cool experience to do though.
I don't know, I do like this one very much. But it's very weird, the handle over here, like what, you put it like this on the side?
Exactly, or the back side. Usually people put the knife the back side and then clip on.
Like here?
No, on the side. Yeah, it's much better.
Like what, like this?
Or they put it in this way.
Oh, okay.
But if it's a shallow pocket, it's hard to put it. And in fact, this clip is concealed, so of course you can put the same.
Oh wow, this one too?
Yeah.
How'd you do that? Oh, that's crazy. Wow. And then how'd you put it back up?
Open the notch.
Oh.
The clip moves. The clip
I love it.
recesses.
And this, in order to get the steel blue like this, it's with heating it up, right?
Heating.
It's not
and
steel,
I'm
it's
really not sure
titanium.
about the process. Once
But anyway, this was the Rocksteads. And then
a bit expensive.
That's got that ZDP steel though.
I have another one.
Okay, well I only need one. Another knife. Which like that is.
Let me show you the other one.
I know what we're dealing with. This is the other one that I was looking at.
Yes, sir.
And you said the difference about this knife?
The difference is about a color on the handle, and then take a closer look. It's outstanding. It's really excellent.
Oh wow, it changes in colors too.
It's got that oil slick.
Mateo, what do you think about this one?
That is a pretty knife.
Mental, eh? So far,
It doesn't have a clip though.
I know I would buy both of them, but then it would be like way too expensive.
But where from?
Montreal, Canada.
I know it's good right now, much money.
Those clips are weird though.
Have like.
Yeah.
See it, there you go. It's beautiful.
It is.
This one's your favorite? One, if you could put this one aside. This one is kind of Damascus, but this one's Damascus.
Yes, sir.
I want to know what those are. Those are kind of weird.
Okay,
MC.
Can I see this one? Okay, can I?
Let's see. We see a brand. What's that? Hold on. What's that brand? I think I saw.
Also, this one is Damascus.
All right, there we go. Hold on. Focus. Stupid camera.
Okay. Also, this.
All right. Mcusta. 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 Hold on. Mcusta Knives. Yes. Mcusta. All right. Well, we found those. Let me go back to the video.
This one is Damascus too. Okay, can I see these two?
I've never heard of that brand.
Guys, I'm checking. Yeah, I picked.
Come on.
Switch blade. All right. Still on the expensive side. Entry class ones, even though they're quite still on the expensive side. I like this one a lot. Actually put the knife on you, like any knife holder.
They don't have clips. A lot of these don't have clips.
Handle and
put it on.
How many are you gonna get?
Just two. It's a daily. Little details.
Sure.
Hey, wow.
Yeah, those are cool.
Okay, so he loves this knife because of the clicking noise when opening it. This is his favorite sounding knife when opening it. Oh, it's a really nice knife. And how much is this one?
I'll figure later.
Okay.
It's about this price.
It's about that price, okay.
But the sounding, it's excellent.
Huh. Okay, I see what you're saying. And what is this?
Stingray's skin.
Which?
Stingray.
Stingray?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Stingray skin.
The most traditional way to make and
this one.
Sorry, would you put the grub on?
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
I want to feel the texture. That's why.
Right.
Stingray skin. Which one do you like better now? Wipe the knife. So you can only wipe the knife used, brother.
We got all that.
Okay, and this one is. I like this clip better than this one. That's the funny part. But I like how this one is very unique.
Oh, it recesses into the scales.
Much more unique. They measure everything, hardness and thickness and the weight. So according to this paper certification, this weighs where is the gram? Usually there is a, yeah, well, 155 gram.
Okay.
And the Rockwell harder scale, 67.0. This is
67 HRC.
And
wow.
This is clutter layers of V-System steel and the Score ZDP 189 blade.
This one.
Measure.
Okay.
It gets deeper.
Okay, I'm getting.
So he ended up buying.
Yes, but also this one was a previous model that they're not making again. Also has Stingray skin and a harder steel, and it is in a smaller dimension, smaller form factor, which I love, and I love the blade more. So this is the final decision. They're all beautiful. Pack it up. Look at that.
I'm doing engraving
for her husband. You're happy? I think I might get a tower knife that I.
I think he shows.
You buying?
No, maybe he doesn't.
You watched it, and let's pray that.
Anyway,
I appreciate you guys again.
That was a cool video watching. Now let's look at these knives that the Imkusta. Katana VG10 folding knife. Imkusta shop folders. Oh, what happened? Oh, somebody subscribed. That's all good. We'll go look at that knife in a second. Why do they have categories with? They don't make any titanium knives, aluminum handles. You pick your blade type, or your handle type. It's a weird website. Let's look at the aluminum handle ones. So we got some value knives. I'm going to message them and see if I can get them to send me something to review. Sever, don't beat me to it. I found the name. Let me at least message them first. I'm just messing with you, man. I want to see one of these, though. I didn't want to add it to cart. I wanted to look at it. M. Custa. Weird looking knife. VG10 core. So they make a lot of VG10 core composite knives. I think these are some of the ones like in the case maybe. Yeah, that's one of the ones he looked at. He said we're around $200. It's a pretty wild looking knife. 4.75 inch. That's a big boy. What else we got? Wave VG10. Japan. Weird knives. Folders. Stainless handle. Yeah, these are odd. It's weird seeing knives that you've never seen before. Anyway, if y'all want to check that out, it's mcustausa.com. Oh, I see how you are, Sever. No, I'm just joking. I know you are too.
What's going on, guys? Bladezilla here, and today I've got a real special fancy one for you from our friends over at Rockstead. These are the Heisen DLCs. Absolutely fantastic little knife, and I definitely want to err on the side of little, as the photos of this can make it look bigger than it is. So we're going to go through some measurements, we're going to weigh it in, we're going to take a look at it, talk about how it differs from a couple of the other models.
Yeah, their DLC looks nice.
And more than anything, enjoy a conversation about a cool knife, an iconic brand, known for putting out some high quality pieces. And we're going to do that while hopefully making the least amount of mistakes possible, while you enjoy your cup of coffee or your beer or wine or whatever you're doing right now. Hopefully you're enjoying it, and we can do this together. So there you go. As a reminder, guys, check out my site, bladezilla.ca. That's it right there on my phone. And that's the cutting board we are looking at right now as well. So there you go. Bladezilla.ca. Got lots of cool stuff. Got another strip. Some Thai Umus from CKF. Some Pennas. All kinds of good stuff. Microtech, ProTech, TRM, CKF, you name it. Some lots of cool stuff on the site. That's bladezilla.ca in Canada.
Yeah, their DLC is cool. I don't want to watch this whole video. I want to see that clip, how that clip works on that one.
Brand. In that, you
that one's got a regular clip. That DLC looks super cool, though.
I'd be curious to know who can actually front flip these things all the way open. Just the fact that it does pop nicely. There's some grip there if you wanted to roll it out.
You can definitely front flip that. I wanted to do a quick video
today on this one. Just you know, haven't had a ton of Rocksteads come through, and I certainly want to focus on that line and get more of them out and more of them through the store.
Clip.
So I am.
Where's that one with the clip on the back that pushes in? I want to see how that clip works. Here's another one. Oh yeah, there we go. There it is. Actual Rockstead site. So there's that clip on the back there. Let's see how that thing works. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, they don't blow me away either, Pete, but I'm sure they are pretty nice craftsmanship. You probably can't deny that. But how does that clip work? How does it go down in there? I'm trying to find my 2 Rockstead clones. That's why I'm off here to the side. I have no idea what I did with my other Rockstead clones. I took them out of my clone box because I didn't have room for them anymore. They look sharp. Where are my Rocksteads? I don't see my Rocksteads. Well, thought I had some Rocksteads. I do have some Rocksteads, but I don't know where they're at. Like I said, I had to get rid of some of them out of my box because I didn't have room for them. Which means I had to move them somewhere else.
We bought the most expensive knives in the world. The $3,040 Rockstead Con and the $3,800 Rockstead Don. Both in...
Alright, enough videos. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I don't know where I put my 2 Rockstead clones, because I have a couple that we can look at, but I don't have one with that lock, that's for sure. I've got a couple of random bags over here. Maybe they're in one of these. Okay, these are all my ZTs. I don't know where they're at. Yeah, I know he said the most expensive knife in the world on that video. Definitely not. Good morning, TC. You have 2 Rocksteads? That's awesome. Aha! I found my 2 clones. I knew I'd find them if I kept looking. There's a random Shiro in there too. But here's my 2 clones. So I've got the whatever model this is with that same little front flipper, and it's slick, so you can't hardly get on it, but you can front flip it. But this one has a mirror polished blade, and it lets you kind of feel what they feel like without paying for them. But it does have a good mirror blade on it. There you go. You can see the camera up there with the green light. This is the Hygo, maybe? Yeah, this is the Hygo 2. So that's that one with the gold and carbon fiber. Yeah, that black DLC one was pretty cool. And then this is the other one. And this is the forgot the name of this one. This is the Hizen, if I remember right now. Hizen. The shadow's hiding the H, but Hizen. That one just has a regular clip too. That one's kind of cool though. It almost looks like this is the one I said looks like it has one of those clamped on thumb studs. Looks like they did that from the factory. They both have great action. This one's like drop shut. Well, it was. I haven't used it in a while, so. That mirror polish on that blade's decent. Not bad. It's got some little ripples in it. And that was That was in the same little pouch that both of these. They didn't make it to the case, so they're not good enough for the case. But same with this one, the Quantum Shiro, and the E-Knives version of the Quantum Shiro. These Shiros are pretty cool. It definitely does not have Chromax PM blade steel, but you can see the E-Knives logo on it. It's an E-Knives version. Seems like that E-Knives guy has a bunch of Shiros. He sells a bunch of Shiros, I guess. Quantum's a cool knife, though. This one has great drop shut action. Then I have that other beg knives. I got two of these. I got one I'm selling and this one. Urban EDC's got what going on, Sever? An integral. Nice. Have to check. You got a link for it? You're gonna make me look for it. Their website sucks, so I wouldn't blame you if you couldn't find it. This is one of those little bags where I didn't have room for some knives, so I had to put them in here. And I showed y'all how I put the little towel over half of them so they don't hit the other half. But that's where these Rocksteads were. They got kicked out of the main clone case because they're not good enough. Along with that little crazy Benchmade thing. What that little thing is. But it's titanium. And M390. Yeah, right. Is it called a PET? Patent. But it is titanium. Oh, Tri-State showed it in his live stream. Yeah, maybe when I've been here 4 years, I'll get stuff like that. Right, Sever? Maybe me and you will get included in stuff like that eventually. I'm cool with where I'm at for 10 months. And I know you're cool with your at for like, what, 6 months? Let's see if we can go find it on their website, though. Mini Pocket Rocket. Bart. Thank you, Bart. One day, bro. Yep. Let's see what we got here. Urban EDC Integral. Yeah, probably have to see it on Tri-State stream if we want to see it, because their website just totally sucks. Nothing. No results for Integral. What is the Nat? Yeah, see? Their website's great. I love it. That McNeese pattern's pretty cool. Huh, Pete? You like it? That's your pattern. Look at those razor blades with the pattern. Exceed Designs. Oh, that's for their little multi-tool. I still got to get a Bacero. I want a Bacero bad. I like that model too. But I want the titanium version, I guess. I've been looking. I need to focus on one on Knife Swap because I really want one. That Miso kind of a weird blade to handle ratio too. And I still want a lynx. I still want this knife too. Hold on. Let me see if there's how long it's been since I forgot to get a Becerro. I keep forgetting to see when the last time one of them sold was. 17 days ago. One sold for $250. And it's the purple and black one, so it's that one right there. Yeah, I still want to get one of those, but I don't want that purple and black one. Of course, now I could bead blast the black, so see, 25 days ago, this one sold. Yeah, that's the version I want right there. That's a cool knife. So you got a video? Yeah. Yeah, I like that Becerro. It's probably a good size for you guys too. It doesn't look huge. The flipper tab's tiny on it too. It needs to just be deleted on off there. Yeah, that's a cool knife. I got to get that back on my watch list. And then the links. I messaged a guy about a couple of those. This one sold for $275. I didn't like that model. I did message that guy though. Let's see. This one sold. I think I tried to find this one because it was blue stonewash tie. Yeah, I tried to get that one. And now that I can bead blast, I can fix that blade. I probably didn't message him because it had a black blade. But now I can fix the blade, so I definitely want to get a lynx at some point too. What guy you talking about? The blade? The blade binge order that I did, Pete. Go to 3338. What am I looking at? Oh, is this the tri-state? Thank you, Sever.
And talked for hours. Fun-loving kind of country bump. No, that's when it. Yee. Correct? That makes sense. Carco, the name change really fucks with me, pal. But I love you. Miss you, Dad. I love you. Good to see you, man. 29 months is crazy. I'm calling bullshit.
Did I get that right
Daddy's
with
like,
the number?
No. No.
I'm at 3338.
Do the one on the right first. Paul, this got your name all over
2
it.
fucking months, my guy, ye LFG.
Oh,
Peanuts
holy
for president.
Well, there it is.
Holy dude. It's crazy. 2 months to 3 years is wild. Cincinnati country bumpkin. Well, I wasn't raised in Cincinnati. I was raised
I like
in
that.
a
That's
smaller
clean.
town in the outskirts of a small town.
All right,
It
open
was
it.
like
I want to see it open.
To my nearest this. It is full.
There we go.
Release their newest
Yeah, I love the
collaboration,
harpoon.
brother. Oh, it's wonderful. Poon.
I love everything about it,
Grind,
except for the
matte
choil.
on the blade. Got kind of a reverse tux. I think there's 4 different colorways. Full tie integral, baby. Full tie integral, baby.
That
made by
choil is
Rayon.
weird. Why did they do that?
It's wonderful. Oh, it's wonderful.
I mean, it's a good sharpening choil, but
out of a titanium.
they could have put more blade on it if they were just going to make that kind of sharpening choil.
Thumb stud placement's excellent. Access to the lock bar's perfect. God, that detent's brutal. It's sick. Oh. Love it. Cuts insanely well. Looks great. It kind of does have that. It's just because it's a drop point with a poon. You know what I mean? Going like anything with a drop point and a poon's kind of going to look like a Fenrir a little bit. Cost? J Dizzle, you know, that is a great question. Let's find out, shall we? Let's find out. 500 or 600. You guys are out of your mind. Out of your damn mind.
376.
It's gonna be that much. Let's see.
396.
Instagram? Hello? They sent me some details on it.
396.
369.
Oh, I got it backwards.
$400. Suck my fart, dude. $369 over.
That's the new Urban EDC Integral, Pete.
Are you kidding me? 369. If you want the hold on. And then 469 for the Timascus pimped out.
Okay, 469 for the pimped out version. What? Pete, did you ever answer me about what guy you're talking about with the tracking? Oh no, the Reddit one? No. The guy that disappeared on me? That I bought the Tucson from? No, he hasn't. It's been 10 days now. He's like, I think he's dead. I'm kidding about that, but he has disappeared now for 10 days. I paid him for a Tucson. He hasn't shipped it yet. Which kind of sucks. But he's a good guy, and he's a stand-up guy. I sent him my Golem, my Berg blades to sandblast for me, and he took care of that. Oh, that guy. No. He didn't send me tracking yet. I forgot about I bought those 3 knives. The guy, my buddy that won that Rask in the raffle, said he likes it. Of course he does. I totally forgot about those 3 knives, Pete. Is it Icarus? Yeah, it's probably Icarus. Icarus. Yeah, what's that guy? What's that guy's name? I forgot about him. Oh, it says OG Big Papa. Yeah, he gave me a tracking number. Wait a minute. Is that the guy I bought them from? Is it the Big Papa K? No. That's not him. What's his name, Pete? You remember his name? Count to 5. Okay. Count to, oh yeah, here he is. He shouldn't have posted that many knives. And I don't like people, even if they have that many sales on Knife Swap, when they're doing it for like a, when they're selling their whole collection for like a reason, like they need money really badly, because I'm afraid that's the one time you might get ripped off. But I hope that doesn't happen. He's got quite a few swaps on there, so I hope it's all good. But when he wouldn't budge at all, even on when I bought 3, I knew he needed money pretty badly. Is that the post? Let's see that post. Yeah, see, he's got 80 swaps. But there's that giant post. I showed it on stream the other day, but he sold... Price is dropping. He sold 61 knives in one post. So that's kind of silly. Here's what's still available at additional price. So he's got a Spyro for 35 bucks. If anybody wants one. A North Mountain Knives Chop for 60 bucks. Let's see, what number is the Spyro? Number 35. See if we can find it. So let's see. Where are we at? Is that it? That's 34. There it is. So it's that same one that I got for 35 bucks. I got mine for 30, so that's a decent deal. Pete, which one did you buy? Number 29. Pete bought this one right here, the Sakshi with the green titanium liners and hardware. And I bought number 21. I bought that one right there because I needed, that's another Migron that I didn't have. So I bought 21, and I also bought number 57, 55, and 57. I bought another Convict, which is the same I've already got, but I'm going to gift it to somebody or use it as a giveaway knife because it's a great knife. 55, let's see. Well, I don't see the pictures there. $55, let's see. The Convict, I know what it looks like, so I should be able to see it here. Oh, right here. bought another one of those convicts. And then I bought this one, the accelerator. That was the best deal in the whole thing, in my opinion. I got that for $70. And that's a heck of a knife for $70. And then the convict I bought is just like this one. And these are super nice little knives too. Yeah, this thing's super nice. It's a perfect size knife too. The action on this thing is great too. So I hope he ships tomorrow. Pete, I bought you a Lamia, so you don't have to buy mine. I got you one you can have for $50 instead of whatever I told you, $70 or $80. But you got to get the Rosies first. No, not a real one. A clone. It's just like this one. With the milling. With the micro milling. It's this same version right here. Drop shut. Man, the action on these things is so sick. This is a lot of people's favorite knife. They are great little knives. I think I'm going to anno this one a double color. Like I did that Joker one. This one doesn't have as good of action as the other two. But it's still pretty good. And Waylon, I saw your message up there about which clones I want to sell. Yeah, I'll hit you up in Discord. This is another one that I need to carry more. Somebody sold one of these on Reddit last night too. It's just a washer knife, and I don't totally dig washer knives. That's a great knife. Yeah, there's quite a few for sale on Reddit last night. They got sold pretty quickly on the Chinese page. This one guy sold a duck, what was it? He sold, yeah, these three. He sold the FJ that I got on the table, a duckling, and a lamia. The FJ though, I should definitely carry more. I just got to get the washers broke in, I guess. Because I love the FJ. I mean, it's just a knife. I'll let you know on Instagram. Okay. Yeah, it's just a knife, isn't it, Sever? I mean, Laconico just makes knives. But it's definitely a washer knife. You have to close it with your finger. I mean, I guess you could shake it to death, maybe, get it to close. And I could loosen the pivot and cheat. I'm curious what it would act like if I loosened the pivot a little. Wonder if it was still... Oh, that pivot, yeah. That pivot's... wow. If you tighten the pivot, you can't even hardly open it. I already had the pivot loose. There's even looser. Okay, that acts better. Yeah, that closes a lot better. It's kind of one of those knives that you got to just get broken in first, or deal with a little bit of side-to-side play. It is closing a lot better. I don't know how much. I mean, it's got a little bit. I've learned that you can really pry on a knife too and get it to widen up a little bit and help the pivot a little bit if you pry on it really hard with the blade. But I can't deal with that much. Yeah, I can deal with that right there. It's another one I need to Loctite. I need to put it right there and Loctite it. And then just use it more so that it gets broke in. Or polish the washers. I think I did polish the washers on it, and it didn't help much. It's definitely a cool knife, though. I wouldn't mind having a real one. There's another Laconico. Yeah, me too, Sever. This is the Jasmine. This is Laconico Jasmine. It's a pretty cool one too. It's got a weird blade shape. I mean, the blade shape is not really my thing. I don't know what this hole is back here behind the clip. Like, why did they throw that random hole in? Oh, it's the back of the lock bar. Okay. I really like my Laconicos though. But knife shapes like this make me want to poke stuff. Just want to poke something. Yeah, did you see my reply to your message, Sever, about that guy being the guy that I've mentioned on stream? The guy that made that post? Yeah, that's the guy that I've talked about that I thought started all those memes and stuff. Which probably turns out now it wasn't him. It was probably one of these other jokers. But I thought it was. Because he's the only one I've ever had any issues with. I'm telling you, man, Green Thorn just has something about his knives that just feel... His tolerances and his action on his knives are just so buttery smooth. Like all the Shiros I've got of his all have that butter smooth action. The Bio. And that Bio is a sexy knife. I don't care who you are. Like everything about that milling and that clip and the blade shape and the feel of it. Like that is just a sexy knife. But they all just have that. I mean, look at that drop shut. Like all the tolerances on them are just so good. And then the big giant Lee kickstop with the dirty blade. 4-inch blade. That's a big knife. And that's a dangerous knife. It'll bite you. The lock is way down on it though. You have to get the blade almost 90 degrees there. The Lee kickstop in VG10. I want an M390 version of this. I think I want an M390 version of the Bio too. That's a Russian designer. Of course, it's a Shiro, but this one's even named after a Russian word. It's got a weird name, like... It's a weird knife. Not my thing, but I needed it, I guess. Well, alright guys, it is Memorial Day. What are y'all doing today? Gonna hang out with the family? Cook burgers, dogs? I'm going to my mother's to eat. 5:30 tonight. Yeah, the Astrum M390 would be nice too. That milling's kind of cool down here on this end, like the little... I kind of like how they didn't do it across the whole knife. They just did it on both ends. You got some brats to cook later? That's awesome, Pete. The Neon Zero is a pretty cool knife too. I like the clip on it. I like the inlay and the milling on the clip. It's got some nice milling too. And I don't mind VG10 for these knives because they're not real. So like, why go all out with the M390? Maybe one day I'll own a real one anyway. But I'm telling you, man, there's something about his action on his knives. I mean, they're just so smooth. And I guess that could be partly due because of the fact they're Shiros, but you still got to get your tolerances and your parallel. You got to make them both parallel so there's no pinching on the blade because they're just super smooth. He definitely put some crazy milling on his knives, huh? Shirogorov. But every one of these green thorns just has great action. The Pero. Nice carbon fiber on this one too. Cool pattern. Pretty wild knife. Got all the pivot tools because he does the original pivots. This one has one of those tiny little flippers too, but when you get on it, it's really on it. That's a cool shaped knife though. The only thing I don't like about this one is the lock bar access. It's not recessed on this side, so you can't get to it real easy. And it kind of sits down below that side. I wish it stuck up more right there. You got to really dig in there to get it. That's a cool carbon fiber pattern though. Yeah, you got to really get in there. The Pero. And then last but not least, the Rat. Swish? Is that how you say it, TC? Swish? Slice? Swish? William, I can already tell you I don't like it because it's a Best Techman. Best Techman is Best Tech's like budget line. But I'll go look at it, and I'm just joking. There's a few of them that I like, but I refuse to buy them because they're not real Best Techs. They're Best Tech Man. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all, I fixed my I fixed the detent on my Annex finally. I finally got, he sent me a new tool, and I got this back screw out so I could take the lock bar out and actually fix it to where it's got proper detent now. So it's actually a little too tight, but I haven't messed with it. But it was too loose, so now I'm glad it's got good detent. I finally fixed mine. Let me check that out for Mr. William here. Yeah, the Best Techmen are okay, and they have a few knives. I love the way they look. Oh yeah, that's a cool knife, William. It's got that leaf-shaped blade. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a cool knife. Let's see the back of it here. Whoops, what happened? There we go. I'm sure it's a great knife, especially for that price. TARDIS. Is it made by Best Techman? I was just dogging on them for no reason. They're great knives, I'm sure. Nope. What is the TARDIS? I got some beeping going on in the Discord. I'm sure y'all can hear that. Marcin Slice? Who makes the TARDIS? It's not on their website. Is that a Best Techman? Yeah, no, that's a Best Tech. That's a real Best Tech. It's not a Best Tech Man. I love Best Tech. I just don't like their budget brand. Well, that's awesome of you, William. Oh, let's go see Pete's. Since he posted it, I forgot. Yeah, that's a real Best Tech. I love Best Techs. Civivi. Now that's an ugly one, Pete. Yeah, that's pretty ugly. That blue and black just doesn't do it for me. Wow. I didn't know you had such terrible taste, Pete. I'm just kidding. They all have the black blade. But if I was going to get one, it would have probably be that purple one. Because it's not the two-tone. I just don't like two-tone on knives. I don't prefer that black blade either, but I really don't like the two-tone. They have 3 versions that are not two-tone. I'd get one of those. Those 4 versions. That blue's too bright, though. Red and black two-tone doesn't look bad. Yeah, it does. Yeah. She takes off her dress and wins the fight. William? I thought you gave away a cheap knife. Thought you gave away your... Are you sure you're talking about Coca-Cola, Sever 7? Have you been awake for 3 days? Because that's not Coca-Cola. But I'm proud of you, man. Addiction is real. I drink Mellow Yellows like I would drink Mellow Yellows if I had a bunch. If I was given a bunch. Why were you given a bunch of free Coca-Cola? Kind of a weird, like, surplus thing to have. Why did somebody have a bunch of Coca-Cola? Oh, I love the pineapple Fanta, Bart. I buy that too. Yeah, that pineapple Fanta is really good. Yeah, now I got to loosen up this D10 a little bit. The D10's not too strong, but the lock bar pressure makes it not close like I want it to. It used to drop shut. Now I got to shake it quite a bit. What an awesome knife, though. What a great integral. I still love this thing. I'm just glad I fixed the D10 enough that it's not like just dropping on me. And the Loxa is a great one too. And this one has more of the action that I want that one to have. Yeah, Loxa, Scott Cook did a great thing on this thing. I still want one of those that Fred's got. Yeah, we all need that Kevin John Sever 7. Me, you, and Ed are all looking for it, I think. That wing is something else, though. Kevin John wing. I just want to look at it again. Yeah, I just want to see it again. So nice, so big, so meaty. I don't even care that it has holes in it. I would definitely bead blast that billboarding right off of it now. Such a cool knife, though. And it's quite a bit bigger than the... And it's not exact. You know, it's got a little bit more of a curve down here at the bottom on the by the blade. The ends of them aren't exact either, both ends, but it's close. Yeah, those Weehaw little kits, the green kit, that's a great little kit. It's a weird little kit, but the little green kit's cool though. $16.98 on Amazon. I love my Weehaws. I've learned though now that these ones with the wider handles are way better than the ones with the little narrow handles. I've got both. They got the little thin ones. I got both, but you can get so much better grip. And I've told y'all though, you need to buy the 10 packs of the bits on Amazon. That's what I do. And like I said, I've got my whole little pill bottle full of bits. But these yellow ones are someone I bought that are supposed to be hardened off of eBay. But all these other ones are Weehaw. T6s and T8s. Weehaw. T6. But you can't have enough of these, as you can see. That's awesome, William. Sounds like you got a good buddy there. But the 10 packs ain't that expensive. I mean, 18 bucks, 19 bucks for 10, $1.80 a piece. They're definitely worth it. The T6s are cheaper. They're only 12 for 10. I think everybody should buy a 10 pack of those just to put up. The little stubby driver's cool too. But I still prefer my two little magnetic ones. They're $6 on AliExpress. And like I've said before, I love the fact that I got them color coded so I know which one to grab for backup. But I know my gold one's my T6 always, and this one's always my T8. But one of these, this one is the CRKT one. It's like 20 bucks. But it's the same exact thing as this $6 one from AliExpress. And the cool thing about these two little things is the magnet that it has in here. You can test titanium. Like that's steel. With that little magnet. And since it doesn't sit, the magnet never really touches anything either. These are cool. Alright guys, oh, and I got a bunch of these T-handle ones too. That's a T15. I've got a full set of these. I don't know if y'all have any of these, but these you can get hella torque with. Alright guys, hope y'all have a great rest of your Memorial Day. Oh, one more thing I wanted to show. I got my setup kind of flushed out for Oh, a couple of things I want to show. If you run into Professor Hackett at Blade Show, say hi. And Nedge will be there if he can get off work. If Professor Hackett will let him get off work, but he's busy working on knives right now, getting them sharpened up. So if he can finish up sharpening all these knives, he might be at Blade Show too. And then I got my well, I don't see it. I don't know where I put it. Thought I put it in general. Maybe I didn't. Oh yeah, I did. I got my little setup ready for Blade Show streaming. So I got my little portable monitor to the side and my new Ryzen R7 with 64 gigs of RAM. I bought a new laptop just to take to Blade Show, so I'd have enough RAM to run everything and not worry about it. I've got 9 other laptops, but I decided I needed another one, so I bought a brand new Dell with 64 gigs of RAM. But I had that monitor, and it works great. They're both 1920 by 1080, so I can spread my windows out across there. So I'm good to go for streaming. I can go anywhere, go to the park. That ought to be convenient to have, where I can have a second monitor over there with the chat and whatever going on. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to Blade Show. It's next week. The end of next week. A week from this Friday, so. Yeah, that Dell is ranked one of the best buys, top buys right now. The one I got, I'll show you which one it is. It's a 2025 model, brand new one. It's, I think it's this one maybe, but for value, it's one of the best ones you can get right now. If you look at all the consumer reports, yeah, it's this one right here. It's the 3535 touchscreen, 64 gigabytes RAM, 2 terabytes SSD. But if you look it up, Dell makes some great computers. But for the price, you can't beat it. For that R7 7730. So that processor, I think, is an 8-core, 16-thread. Now my mouse is acting up again, of course. I think it's 8-core, 16-thread. Yeah. Yeah, 8-core, 16-thread. Zen 3, 8-core, 16 threads, up to 4.5 gigahertz. So that ought to be fine. Sever 7, yeah, we can do it right now if you want to. If I can get my mouse to work. Anybody else post on Discord? No. Alright, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. Sever, hit me up on Discord when we get off here. Appreciate y'all. If y'all need me, you know how to get a hold of me. I forgot to send out Michael's giveaway last week. Or this, yeah. I totally forgot about the giveaway knife, so I'm gonna send it out tomorrow. And I'll be having another giveaway soon at episode 150. We're at 130. So 3 more weeks we'll have another giveaway. Like I said, appreciate y'all. If you need me, holler at me. If you don't need me, don't. Y'all have a great Memorial Day. Tell your family you love them. Waylon, Pete, Sever 7, William, Mr. Bart. Everybody else that's been in here this morning. Mr. Ed, hope you're feeling better. Hope your rear end is feeling better. Mr. Fred, appreciate you hopping in this morning. TC. Maybe TC and Fred are going to hook up tomorrow. Who knows? Jim, appreciate you being here for the first time. Come back and see us. Dalton, thanks for popping in, buddy. And everybody else that was watching in the background, love y'all too.